Another example. Let's say a group of people had a history of doing some horrific things to people. And then the law came into place and said, hey, we're giving equal rights to the very people that you've been doing those unmentionable things to. Those group of people now ran into fear because of karmic thoughts and a guilty conscience, right? Because immediately you're going to think of all the things that possibly can be done to you and your family because you did it to those families. So you come up with some protective laws to protect you and your people because you know what you did, right? Now, everybody promised to keep these protective laws tight because forever you need to be protected from the activities that occurred. That is what you have now. Is called the Bill of Rights and Constitution, protecting people who created such grievances to another group of people. Why the justice system is so imbalanced is because the people who were victims never got an opportunity to establish their protective laws against them, because these are two different type of people. One follows oral law, one follows written law. One says the pen is mightier than the sword, the other says actions speak louder than words. These are the two kingdoms. However, these two kingdoms work great together. Why? Because the written law group keeps impeccable records, while the action speak louder group has impeccable creations, but they not really well with the written law part. Okay. However, it's getting better with time. Both groups are getting better with time, but together, the two strong characteristics work great together. However, the laws have to be balanced so one is not taking advantage of the other. That's where the harmony part comes in. But we cannot talk about harmony until we balance both laws. And that's what's happening. The Constitution and the Bill of Rights is protective on the minority group who already started the problem. You came from Britain. You kidnapped people to start picking cotton to start the American dollar. It's a fact. Okay? Your colonels, because anyhow there's traveling and exploring and all of that, your colonels were the reason why the damage is done to the Afro community. Willie Lynch and Charles Lynch. We even have lynching laws and know of lynching killings based off of their last name. It doesn't get more evident than that. Reality is reality. And if anybody has to be accountable, you first have to be that example. You cannot keep pulling people over, giving them tickets, locking people up for years, ignoring blatant killings, and you do not hold yourself accountable for the historical grievances that was committed for greed. To make it right, you respond to the court case. To make it right, we now take our oath of office. To make it right, we will have equivalent offices of everything the U.S. government has. And work in harmony. That's the only way. Every signatory seat you have, we have one too. Let me read something to you. It says, the clean hand doctrine is based on the maxim of equity, which states that one who comes into equity must come with clean hands. On a daily, your hands are spotted with our blood. How is that just? In the District Court of Columbia Court of Appeals, There is a case that you must pay attention to and requires your attention. Case number 245263. And those are the terms of your accountability. That is undisputable. And then we can go in harmony. Thank you for your time and attention.